My name is Emily Goyder, and as a scuba diver, the first question I'm consistently asked when telling people about my hobby is, "Aren't you scared of sharks?" When I first started diving, I used to brush it off and say, "Oh no, I'm in their environment." However, this got me thinking about why there is such a negative feeling about sharks by the wider public. Additionally, I was interested in the environmental impact associated with the removal of large numbers of an apex predator from the marine ecosystem. Concerns about shark attack within the waters of the Australian coast are prevalent, particularly during summer. This is when recreational swimmers, surfers, and divers spend an increased amount of time in the ocean, heightening the risk of a potential attack and therefore increasing fear within the public. Kerrigan, 2014, paragraph 3 noted that people entering the water for these recreational activities are aware of and accept the risks involved and understand the chance of a fatal attack. For this project, I referred to sharks as a collective. However, it is widely accepted that the targeted species of the culls are great white sharks, bull sharks, and tiger sharks, those responsible for the highest number of attacks on humans, Cressy 2013. Baited drumlines and shark nets traditionally do not distinguish between types of sharks, and often vulnerable sharks are caught by mistake, as well as other marine creatures, including turtles, dugongs, whales, and dolphins, Australian Marine Conservation Society 2016. When researching this report, I spent a large portion of my research time on Google Scholar. The quality of the journal articles found by linking the Curtin Library and Google Scholar ensured that I was able to maintain the highest integrity and credibility when researching the questions. I was able to use the research questions that I had formulated to ensure the findings that I was generating were sound and substantiated. These are as follows. What is the key purpose of shark culling on the Australian coastline? What marine animals are impacted by the use of current control methods and how does this affect the environment? How sustainable are the current measures that are being used to manage sharks? And how effective are current measures in controlling shark attacks and what research into alternative methods exists? One particular issue that I faced was the large amount of emotional bias within some literature, in particular marine conservation websites. Being able to read through the information and assess the reliability and make evaluations as to whether to utilise the articles was important. A significant amount of news articles located showed a sensationalised public attitude about sharks and the perceived likelihood of a person being attacked by sharks when entering the water, as reported by Flynn, 2017. The key findings that were noted throughout the report were that although there is no single response that will be able to completely maintain the balance between public safety and environmental conservation, the cooperative approach of education, shark management and monitoring to ensure maximum public safety when using the water is vital. As most regular water users understand when entering the ocean, there are a number of sharks and other animals that for them is their home, and the protection of this is instinctive, not malicious. Most sharks are not dangerous and the vast majority of fatalities are contributed to the bull shark, the white shark and the tiger shark. McPhee, 2012, page 5. Education, risk management and awareness of the environment are key, and the development of environmentally friendly ways of mitigating the risk of shark attack is underway, reducing the need for nets and drumlines. Due to the political nature of this inquiry, it would be more suited to the older years of primary education, where both advantages and disadvantages of the program can be investigated, taking into consideration public opinion, public safety, and the environmental impacts. I believe that the links to the curriculum as shown on the slide are integral in allowing students to investigate current and alternative methods for control and also take into account the potential media bias.